Welcome to Adventist News Update, where we let you know what's happening in Adventist news around the Bahamas and the world. We are well into the new year, and there is a lot of training and empowerment going on throughout the South Bahamas Conference. The Maranatha and Philadelphia Seventh-day Adventist churches located here in Nassau are on the move. The activities of this past weekend have left an indelible impression on the minds and hearts of the leadership of this district of churches. Principles of leadership were imparted to the members in order to propel the church into the 21st century. Guest presenter for the event was Pastor Everton Ennis from the South Atlantic Conference of Seventh-day Adventists located in Atlanta, Georgia. Some of the topics discussed were church board orientation, handling church or workplace gossip, and how to become a disciple-making church. In Pastor Ennis's presentation on conflict resolution in the local church, he said that difference of opinion is a given, but conflict is a choice. He further commented that even with our individual views and perspectives, we don't have to get angry if we take on the Spirit of Christ. The participants were enriched and motivated to continue in the service of God, and together, through the Holy Spirit and the leadership of their pastor, Leonardo Rami, they look forward to great things in 2012. The Fresh Start Lifestyle Seminar and Cooking Class was held January 18th to the 21st at the Living Faith Seventh-day Adventist Church. Persons from all walks of life participated in the wellness program. Presentations were made by two of our newly trained young lifestyle counselors, Lakeisha Linden and Siobhan DeClaire. The guest presenter was Ron Meinhardt, Director of Lifestyle Education at Uchee Pines Institute in Alabama. Meinhardt gave biblical principles along with natural remedies to healing the whole man. The weekend culminated with a scrumptious vegetarian cooking class where participants learned how to make oat waffles topped with carrot pudding, mouth-watering roti, and granola bars. The seminar was edifying spiritually, mentally, and physically. And there will be a special television feature of the show, Focus on Your Health, with Ron Meinhardt, who will share natural remedies for common ailments. Also, you will learn how you too can become a lifestyle counselor or educator. You can see the show this evening right after the news, and also Saturday afternoon during our rebroadcast beginning at 4 p.m. right here on ATV 53. And if you missed it last year, it's time again for the annual 8 Weeks to Wellness program, where you will be guided into a total lifestyle change that just may save your life. Hundreds of persons in the past have benefited from this comprehensive program and can testify of the rewards of following the principles learned. Registration begins on Sunday, February 12th and 19th, 2012, from 3 to 5 p.m. at the Living Faith Seventh-day Adventist Church on Old Trail Road. The program will begin on Monday, February 20th at 6 p.m. at the church. In news from the South Bahamas Conference, on Sunday, January 15th, children's ministries leaders in the Abaco district of the South Bahamas Conference gathered at the Marsh Harbor Church to commence their certification course under the leadership of Children's Ministries Director, Mrs. Linda Patrick. The three-level leadership certification course is designed to further equip children's leaders and teachers with the knowledge and skills to nurture the young into a loving relationship with Christ. And recently, elders throughout the South Bahamas Conference participated in a certification program, which was conducted in Grand Bahama and Abaco. At the recent Grand Bahama Convention, some 25 persons were given a charge by Dr. Leonard Johnson, president of the Atlantic Caribbean Union Mission, and they were presented with pins signifying completion of the required hours of study for certification. The successful participants are now better equipped to be of service in their respective congregations. The Inter-American Division will be launching its third phase of revival and reformation entitled That the World May Know. The program will be broadcast live from Mandeville, Jamaica, Sabbath, February 4th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. The keynote speaker will be Pastor Ted Wilson, president of the Seventh-day Adventist World Church. The program will be transmitted by 3ABN, 3ABN Latino, Hope Church Channel, English and French Esperanza TV. So tune in with your family and tell your friends to watch as well. In Adventist World News, members of southern Myanmar's farming and fishing communities are learning to prevent and treat hypertension, diabetes, and other diseases. A 4-day health expo conducted by the church's health ministries and the Adventist Development and Relief Agency in Myanmar, South Asia, recently drew more than 1,500 attendees and was the first for the Adventist Church in the Irrawaddy Delta region. Church officials there report that efforts paid off and community members flocked to hear health lectures and receive free medical screenings and consultations. Staff discovered that while 60% of those screened had been diagnosed with hypertension, few understood what high blood pressure is or how to treat it. Local authorities, who were at first reluctant to let the church host a health expo, changed their minds after observing community members leave with newfound health and lifestyle knowledge. Dr. Lay, Adventist Health Ministries Director for Myanmar, said not only did they fully support the health program, they also asked us to conduct more of this in other neighboring areas in the future. Myanmar's Labuta region is comprised of nearly 700 villages and is largely Buddhist, but church leadership hope the health outreach finds traction in the community. Dr. Lay commented further that it is his hope for the Adventist message to be introduced through the health message. And if you have a news item from your Seventh-day Adventist community, please share it with us at atvbahamas@gmail.com. Tell us what's happening. We'll send a camera out, okay? This has been your news update. On behalf of the media production team here at the South Bahamas Conference headquarters, we want to thank you for watching. Have a happy Sabbath and share God's love with somebody this weekend, okay? I'm Andrea Musgrove for Adventist TV.